A wealth tax on the assets of millionaires and the super rich. That's the advice to the Chancellor from a former Labour leader, as Rachel Reeves battles to stick to her fiscal rules and plug the £5 billion gap left by last week's welfare cuts U-turn.
An imposition of 2% on asset values above 10 million, say, which is a very big fortune. The government would be in a position to collect 10 or 11 billion a year. Now, it's not going to pay all the bills. This is a country which is very substantially fed up with the fact that whatever happens in the world, whatever happens in the UK, the same interests come out on top.
But Lord Kinnock's proposal was immediately denounced by the Conservatives.
I think it would be the worst thing to do. We've already had far too many taxes on wealth creation. You look at national insurance, £25 billion burden carried by business, and that's a substantial part of the reason why the economy has not been growing in the way that it should.
After the turmoil and tears in the Commons last week, there's no respite for Sir Keir Starmer's government as it embarks on its second year in power. The controversial welfare bill, which saw a last-minute retreat to prevent a humiliating government defeat, is back in the Commons this week and facing more attempts to amend it. And emboldened Labour MPs are gearing up for their next battle with the government over the two-child benefit cap.
The ayes to the right, 335. The noes to the left, 260.
But senior ministers claim last week's concessions to rebel MPs mean the government may not be able to afford to lift the two-child benefit cap.
The decision we've taken in the last week has come at a cost, yes, and the fiscal rules that we have matter. They matter in terms of economic stability. Any change in policy, any change of any description, we have to be clear about how we're paying for that and how that's going to be delivered.
In Rachel Reeves' Leeds West and Pudsey constituency, there's some support for a wealth tax and strong criticism of the Chancellor and the government.
They should tax bigger companies, like tech companies.
Just think they shouldn't spend silly like they're spending it.
I think they're going to have to do a wealth tax, aren't they?
She needs to get sacked. She's useless.
But the Chancellor and the PM will be hoping there'll be fewer tears and stumbles in the year ahead. Jon Craig, Sky News.